night of August 6th of 2014, officers responded to a fire at 508 3rd Street, located in the Norway area of Orangeburg County. The property was a thrift shop owned by Mr. Chuck Blake. Immediately after the fire was set, an eyewitness heard a loud noise and saw Mr. Smith walking away from the fire. Mr. Smith was also on the phone with Mr. Thomas Blake while he was walking away from the scene. Law enforcement came in, and after further investigation, Mr. Smith ended up being arrested for burning that building. When they brought him in for questioning, he provided a statement to law enforcement saying that he used gasoline and matches to set the fire to the building, both of which were provided by Mr. Blake. Mr. Smith also said that Mr. Blake told him that he would pay him $5,000 to set the fire, as well as a couple of other ones. One of the properties that was also burned in this incident was an abandoned house located at 8470 Savannah Highway, also in the Norway area of Orangeburg County. This building was burned just so that Mr. Smith could practice before he set the 508 fire. Judge, I will say that originally these cases were being investigated as insurance fraud, but Mr. Blake, he started the insurance claim, and I guess it was somewhat of an in-depth process. In the meantime, law enforcement got involved and he was not able to complete it, so there is no insurance fraud claim, nor is there an insurance company that is out of money. Mr. Smith pled guilty to the 3rd Street incident, and I will say that he was ready to testify against Mr. Blake in this case, and of course Mr. Blake is actually pleading guilty to the Savannah Highway incident, and the owner of that property, Mr. Darren Fanning, he's here today, as well as with law enforcement, and unfortunately that property did not have insurance, so we're asking for restitution of $37,000. Please join the several to be paid back to Mr. Fanning. As far as the defendant's prior records go, Mr. Blake does not have any prior record. Mr. Smith has a DUI second from 1977, PWID marijuana from 80, and DUI fourth from 1996. And Judge, at the appropriate time, we would ask that you hear from